Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football Project YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another video on the Fantasy Premier League. It's game week 4. It's game week 4 right now. Game week 3 went terribly. I made a huge mistake replacing Jamie Vardy with Timo Werner, and I said in the video as well last week that I was certain that Vardy is going to score at least a goal against City. He ended up scoring 3, and Werner ended up being useless against against West Brom, sorry, and he really cost me this week. I had him as captain. Bruno Fernandes and Richarlison were the only two players that did something good for me, and maybe McCarthy. But all in all, another very mediocre to bad week. And Cody was terrible. Wolves somehow conceded 4 goals against West Ham, which I never expected that would happen. Joe Bryan was a mistake from the start of the season. I thought he would be getting more assists. I thought Fulham would be scoring more goals, but they ended up losing 3-0 to Aston Villa. I'm probably gonna replace him in the next couple of weeks when I use my wild card. Lascelles got me 2 points. He might stay in this week, even though he's injured. I'm not 100% certain if he's going to play. Same with Richarlison, and that's my biggest problem this week. Is I don't know what to do with Richarlison. Do I get rid of him if he doesn't play this week, or do I risk having him in because he might play and he's been on very good form, and so has Everton. Uh, Baldock, another player that I'm trying to replace with a wild card. Sheffield United have not been the team that they were last season. I think Aubameyang will come good this week, and after this week, I'm gonna remove him because Arsenal have a tough run of games. Ward-Prowse, I'm hoping for big things from him this week. So let's go to the transfers. Okay, so the game week we have a few big games. Liverpool against Aston Villa. There's some reports out that Mane has the coronavirus, so he is not going to be available for this game if the reports are to be true. United against Spurs. I'm expecting United to win that game just because Spurs have played 4 games this week and they should be tired. Son is already out, and that's a huge blow for them. Wolves need to bounce back against Fulham. Arsenal should win against Sheffield United after their loss at Liverpool. I'm expecting Southampton to win against West Brom. Same with Leicester to beat West Ham. Palace against Chelsea against Crystal Palace. Tough game to call. Palace have been very good this start of the season. They are very, very good defensively. There's a good chance Chelsea will struggle. And I think it could be a draw here. Everton against Brighton, very, very tough game to call. Brighton have played some amazing football. They were very unlucky not to pick up at least a point against United. Leeds against City. I'm expecting City to win, but the Leeds could really punish that City defense, which has been very mediocre at the start of the season. And Newcastle against Burnley. I'm expecting a low-scoring game, maybe a 0-0 draw, 1-0, something like that. I'm not expecting anything too much from that game. So the options I have for this week, I have 1.9 million on the bank. I could remove Werner and bring in Vardy, because Vardy plays against West Ham, and I made a huge mistake by getting rid of him last week. Werner plays Crystal Palace. No, I'm not expecting him to score, but now that I've said it, he's probably gonna score. I could get rid of Dendoncker and with the extra money bring in Adama Traore, who I think might score this weekend against West Ham, or might against Fulham. Yes, Fulham might bring me in some points. Um, Fulham are playing Wolves, so I could get rid of Mitrovic as well. Uh, there's that option as well. Getting rid of Mitrovic, I'll have 7.9. So what players can I bring in? 7.9. Calvert-Lewin, but I already have Richarlison, so I'm not gonna do that. What else can we do? I'm just between either getting rid of Werner for Vardy, or I'm gonna bring in Adama Traore for Dendonka, and I think this is what I'm gonna do, because Vardy is 10 million, and I'm gonna give Werner one last chance. So I'm gonna bring in Adama Traore. So let's go Wolves and Adama Traore. Let's add him in, and I'm gonna make the transfers. Confirm transfers. Okay, so now let's pick the team. I'm gonna stick with McCarthy in goal because they play against West Brom. Even though they're very good going forward, I trust him more than Pickford against Brighton. Baldock is coming off of Fernandes. And I'm going to bring off Brian for Lascelles, and I'll check last minute if Lascelles is not going to play. I'm going to bring back Ryan, even though I think they're going to lose Fulham. Aubameyang, Ward-Prowse, Fernandes are all staying in. Perez is staying in because they're playing West Ham, even though he didn't play last week. Werner is obviously staying in. Richarlison is staying in. Now, I'm going to bring in Traore. I'm going to bring him in for Perez firstly. But do I bring off Mitrovic for Perez? That's my the last thing I check. Perez didn't play last week, and I'm scared if I put him in, he's not going to play again. I'm not expecting Mitrovic to score against Wolves. That's why I'm keeping Cody in. So I'm going to keep it like this. I want you guys in the comments to give me your thoughts on the team. Would you start Mitrovic or Perez? That's the thing that I want you guys to tell me. And with the international break coming, I'm thinking that on game week 5 I'm going to use my wild card, because there's going to be a few more transfers coming in, and I want to change this team a lot. I'm not expecting big results this week, but we'll have to hope for the best. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see you on the next video. Goodbye.